Bonjour, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here or just click randomly, my name is Marie, I live near Paris and I've been sewing my clothes for about 2 years and a half now. And on this channel I share what I sew, what are my upcoming plans, what are my current challenges. If you want to tag along and know more about me and follow my sewing journey, you can subscribe to my channel. It's free. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumb up and put a comment in the comment section. That always helps. In today's video I want to take a very deep dive in my fabric stash because, to be honest, I'm not very sure what I have in there. There is some fabric I remember how much I bought, but some of them I use for some project, but I have some leftover, but I have no idea what I actually have as a leftover and so what I can do with it. And sometimes I'm thinking about a project, I buy a pattern, and then I check the fabric I was thinking of and not enough fabric. So the objective of today is to measure everything, to put it in an Excel sheet. I have my computer here with me. And so I know exactly how much I have of every piece of fabric and be able to plan my sewing project better. Hope it makes sense. Hope you like the video. Let's start. So I have two big boxes like that I bought at IKEA. It's easily hidden in my apartment, and two of them are pretty full with fabric, so we need to start. And I think we will do like a Marie Kondo, you know, take everything out and put it back. So first I have this fabric. I bought it recently, so I know how much I have. It's cotton, but quite thin. It's a bit sheer, and it's 3 meters. It's off-white with some stripe, but the stripes are actually dots that are, I would say, reddish, and that you have some silver lurex as well. And I plan to do with that the rose blouse by Atelier Bernie, so I know exactly what I want to do with that. So very good. This is a skirt, but I don't like the fabric, so I wanted to upcycle it because I think it's polyester. And honestly, I'm not sure I'm gonna do much with this fabric. So maybe I will keep some part to do scrunchies, but what I won't use, I will give it away. I have these viscoses. I made a top for a friend, but I have a bit of left, but it's not very big, so let's start measuring. I have 93. I have more than I thought. I think I have more than a meter on the other side. Let's say 1.60 meters. I think I can do something with that. Maybe not anything with sleeves, because sleeves usually requires a lot of fabric. But it's not that bad. I thought I would have less than that. This is some stretchy fabric I bought on Vinted. I bought it to someone I bought a bunch of fabric from. It was very cheap, but I think it's polyester, so I don't really like it. But it's very, very stretchy, and it's very small. So let's see. I have 55. And on the other side, it's just a rectangle, so 90. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with that, but we'll never know. That's how I can never get rid of my fabric, which is not a good thing. This is ridiculous. I have this double gauze It's so small, honestly. I think I will do some scrunchies with that, so I will just put it in the scrunchies pile because it's just a rectangle, so I cannot do anything else with that, let's be honest. So this is jersey cotton that I very very like. I bought it to do a dress, but it was too thin to do the dress I had in mind, so I did a couple of t-shirts, one long sleeve to layer during winter and one short sleeve, and I think I'm gonna do a tank top as well for the summer. So I have plenty of it, yes, it should be fine, but let's measure it just to be sure. 80, 160, sorry. Oh, this is a jersey of white cotton that I bought 3 meters. I did a simple t-shirt, so I use about 1 meter. The light is too bright, you cannot see properly. Don't know if I put it closer, no, it's even worse. Oh, now you see. It's upright, it's a bit see-through, but I have 2 meters left, so I want to do a turtleneck for next winter. So I know how much I have, I don't need to measure it. This is something I have no idea how much I have left. It's denim, but it's a bit coated, so the texture is a bit particular. Yes, you can see it's a bit almost shiny. It's not very shiny, but it's a coated denim. I did a pair of shorts last summer, and I had 3 meters of it because it was a coupon. Coupon in French means a piece of fabric that is already cut off, and it's usually 3 meters. I was thinking maybe a dress, a short dress for winter. So I still have all the width, so 140, and on the other side I have about 180. So yes, that makes sense. I only use about a meter for a pair of shorts. That makes sense. This is a jersey as well, cotton, viscoses. But I plan to do a dress with that, but I didn't have enough fabric, but I start cutting the fabric, so I need to buy about another meter also, so I won't measure it because some part is cut off. The next fabric, what is it? I don't remember what I did with it, but it's already there's a cutout. Yes, I only have rectangle. Oh yes, I did kind of a kimono jacket in it for my mother-in-law, my partner's mother, for last Christmas. I only have rectangle basically out of it, so I don't think I will be able to do anything else than scrunchies. Yes, I do sell scrunchies from time to time to friends, relatives, and at events. So that's why I do a lot of scrunchies and use up a lot of fabric doing it. And I have a special pile for this for the fabric dedicated to scrunchies, so it's not mixed up with my personal project. This one, I know how much I have. It's also a coupon, meaning 3 meters. It's for leather, and I plan to do, can you see properly, it's a pinkish, maybe here you have kind of a good color. And I plan to do the Havana dress by Fibre Mood. Problem is it's more a winter project, but I bought it a bit late, so it will be for next winter, I think. For the next fabric, it's this one. It's viscoses. I have 2 meters, and I've planned for 6 months now to do the Louise skirt by Evelyn Pattern, but there is a zipper involved, and I hate sewing zippers, so I've been delaying the project over and over again. I bought also this fabric for fibre mood pattern. You cannot see it maybe here. It's a pink background with some leaves and black dots on top of it. It's quite nice, it's a jersey cotton. And I plan to do a dress also by Fibre Mood. I don't remember the name. Suvi. It's Suvi. It's a Suvi dress. It's a dress with a knot on the sides, long dress. It's supposed to be in woven fabric, but I don't really understand why. I think it will look fine also in a jersey fabric, so that's why I bought this one. And if it's in a jersey fabric, you don't need a zipper. You can put it in. You can put it on without. So we like that. This is bed cover that I bought at on Vinted, but it's IKEA originally. I did a dress with it, and I have some leftovers as well. This is so small I can throw it away. Honestly, the pieces of fabric left are very small, and I'm not very inspired by it anymore. The color is very specific, it's very burgundy with a stripe, and I already have a dress. I will see if a friend of mine wants it, otherwise I think I will get rid of it, maybe sell it on Vinted or something. I can see the bottom of the first box, I'm very happy with it. This is a very nice cotton. I have very small pieces of it as well. Okay, I can say already that this is going to the scrunchies pile because it's just a rectangle, as you can see, and I cannot do anything else with it, I think. And the problem with this fabric, many of the first fabric I bought and used, is that I didn't cut it very strategically, very cleverly. So I cut it very in the middle, and the piece I'm left with are not that big. It's gonna be a nightmare to measure, honestly. I have no idea how to measure it. Feeling a bit defeated right now. I put it on the side because I have no idea how to measure that. But I know the next fabric, so that will be an easy one. It's a thick cotton that I bought to reupholster our couch because it's a nightmare. It's shrunk while being washed, the seat cover. So I need to tackle this project because it's been urgent for months now, and I've been delaying because I'm not sure how to do do it because I've never I'm not very confident in sketching my own pattern, so that will be one of the big projects of this year. And I bought 4 meters, I think, to be to have room for extra. And then I have this little, okay, I will get rid of that because it's ridiculous, it's way too small and I cannot do anything with that. Sometimes You'll Never Know has its own limit, you know. And please, come on, this is it. This is my limit of You'll Never Know. Come on, this is ridiculous. I have this cotton that is very fun. It's leopard print, but it's not the pattern on the leopard, it's real leopard printed, which I think it's quite funny. And I did a dress with it, a very simple slip dress, but the cotton is way too thick. I mean, it's not a thick cotton, it's a basic cotton, but this kind of pattern, this kind of dress needs a very flowy, like viscoses or crepe maybe, and I need to upcycle it. Thinking maybe a blouse or a top of some sort, and I think I cut it in the bias, so it's a weird shaped leftovers, and I've lost my meter. So it was on my lap. This is quite narrow, but I have several pieces of it. Yes, it's on the bias. Shall I just measure the square parts and then I can put a plus extra. 50 by 50. And this is a bigger piece. Again, not my meters, no, it's on the floor. I should probably do a countdown for this video on how many times I'll lose my meters. So that's 140. Again, I have some cutouts, so I will just measure the most, about 95. Plus, and I will write plus extra. And I won't measure the dress because it's cut in the bias. I'm not sure how to use it to upcycle it. I have to think about that. And we're done for the Fox box. I'm very happy with that. Let's start with the other one. I think it's even fuller, this one. This one, it's easy. It's jersey cotton. It's coral. It's not as neon as you can see on the camera. And it's a coupon, so it's 3 meters by 140. So this is an easy one. I don't know if you could... Voila. Here you'll see better. It's not a color I really like, but it was on sale for only €5, so when I ordered, I was like, oh, why not? But honestly, I'm not sure I will use it. Maybe I will sell it. Why do I keep that? It's ridiculous. So small. Like that, why do I keep just a rectangle? It's not so much let's measure the fabric in my stash that let's declutter my stash. I have this Christmas fabric as well. I did a cushion with it, but I only have a rectangle left. I don't know what I can do with that. Maybe some Christmas decoration. I won't measure it because it's very specific and I'm not doing any clothes with it, so if I do decor it will be very small pieces, so I think it's okay. Same for this one. It's cotton as well. These two fabrics, it's easy, it's my newest acquisition and I have 2 meters of each. It's viscose rayon. I'm not sure what to do with it. I think with this one I'll make a shirt with short sleeve. And 2 meters, I cannot do a lot of things, but probably a top as well for this one. I'm not seeing it on a bottom piece like a skirt or a pair of shorts, so it will be probably a top, like a blouse or a shirt. What do you think about this fabric? What would you do with it? This fabric used to be bed sheet, but a very old one, so very thick, and I use it when I do stuffed animal for my niece for her birthdays. I won't measure it because there is plenty of it, and the stuffed animals only require very small pieces of fabric, so I know I have a lot of it, and it's good. It's bamboo, so I have 80 centimeters by 120, so quite a lot. I bought this for fur on Dressenstoffen because I wanted a shepherd, but I bought it because it was very cheap, and it was very cheap because it's very thin and I don't think it looks that good. So I think I will keep it more for stuffed animal, to do some animal fur, you know. It will be a better use, because otherwise I don't think in as a cloth fabric it looked very cheap. Oh, this I want to measure because it's very nice fabric and I don't know what to do with it. I need to start putting things back because I don't have a lot of place. I forget about this fabric, come on. Never a good thing when you forget about fabric that you have when you're a sewist. This one, that's an easy one. It's viscose crepe, I think. I bought it on Vinted last year to do a top. I've never did the top, but it's 3 meters and I plan to do it soon, hopefully, because I printed the pattern. And I have viscoses as well. Sorry, I'm losing light, it's getting darker outside. That I bought on Vinted as well, and it's 2 pieces of viscoses, but I don't know the measurements, and every time I want to use it, I'm not sure how much I have, and I quit the project and do something else. Oh, I have more than I thought. Where is the meter? There it is. There is one that looks quite big, and the other one is just a rectangle, I think. 1/8 by 150, so I can definitely do a top in that. Maybe not something... I like ruffles, but ruffles requires a lot of fabric, so I think it won't be possible. And the other piece is about, I would say, 50 by 150 as well. So it's quite a lot, which is surprising and a good news. Very happy about that. One thing I will try to do in my Excel sheet afterwards off camera is to sort out my fabric by type of fabric, you know, to have all the jerseys together and all the silk-ish fabric together, like the viscose. This is a beautiful viscose satin. I bought it for a wedding I was attending. I made a dress with it, and I have some bit of... I'm not sure I can do much with it, but it's such a beautiful fabric. It would be such a shame to have it to go to waste. The problem with this fabric, it's very slippery when you sew it, and it took me so much time to sew this dress part off because of that, and also because the skirt part had 9 panels, I think, so it took a long time to cut, a long time to assemble, and of course I started sewing it 10 days before the wedding, I think, if not a week. So it was a bit stressful. So I have the whole width, so 150 by, I would say 160. So 150 by 160, I can definitely do a blouse with some sleeves. So that's nice. I thought I had much less. Very happy with that, because of course the dress is very formal, so I cannot wear it on a daily basis. My style is very casual, so I don't wear it. But I think a top like that I could, so I'm very happy. This is a tablecloth that I bought second-hand in a thrift shop, and I plan to do a shirt with it, the Tesney shirt by Fibre Mood, but I don't know how much I have, and so I don't know if it will fit. I think it's cotton, but I'm not sure, of course, because I bought it second-hand and it's a tablecloth. I think there is some stain at some point, so if I do something with it I will have to try avoid the stain. I washed it, of course, but it didn't go away. I have 140. Okay, I have 2 meters on the other side, so that will definitely fit, because I think you need... It's 2 meters exactly that the... And you have a bit of square design, so I think it could be quite fun as a short-sleeved skirt. Sorry, getting tired. Short sleeves shirt. It's quite difficult to say, actually. And I think we are done after... Oh, okay. I was like, what is this fabric? I've completely forgot about. It's what's the name of this fabric? Milano woven. I think it's cotton. It's green. It's not as bright as you can see. It's more for emerald green. And I did a skirt with that, but with the pattern that was very, very cheap, and of course it was AI generated, so very, wrong, and I don't like the skirt. So I've worn it, I think, once, and never again. So this is a skirt. But I really like the fabric, it's very nice, and I love the color. Emerald green is one of my favorite color. So I wanted to do something else with that. Yeah, I don't have a lot of it, but it's a wrap skirt, so there's many panels, so it's not very particularly adapted to be upcycled as well, because each panel is quite narrow. So 140 by... I don't know if a trouser will look good in that fabric. It was my first project ever with Milano actually. I think it means that it's woven in diagonal instead of in straight lines. And I have about 2 meters on the other side. So that's nice. I actually quite have a lot left, which makes me very happy. So maybe I could do another wrap skirt with it, or another skirt period, not necessarily wrapped. Okay, I think we're done. This has been quite successful. I'm very happy. I know now what is in my stash. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, as mentioned in the beginning, don't forget to leave a comment, give it a thumb up, and eventually subscribe to my channel. It's free, it helps a lot. I think the next one I will decide, now that I know what I have in my fabric stash, what I will do with them, with all of this fabric. So don't forget to hit the notification bell when you subscribe to my channel to know when I will upload my next video. And thank you very much for watching. Bye bye!